Yeah, I'm not so convinced that they wanted regime change because that's so unpredictable and could lead, if Iranian history is any guide, to a lot of bloodshed. I think they just wanted someone to emerge from the existing regime who was a different face, off promising a different direction, as they got in Venezuela. But look, I suspect you may be right. There may be a quick spurt of bombing, and then with new targets, declare that was enough. That was the final blow, and then leave. But we'll see. The media, meanwhile, is obsessing about Donald Trump's war of words with the Pope, who said the war was unlawful, unjust and a failure. The Pope then falsely claimed, oh no, I was just preaching the gospel, and posted that God does not bless any conflict. Anyone who is a disciple of Christ, the Prince of Peace, is never on the side of those who once wielded the sword, which I have to say, Peter, will come as a surprise to Bible readers who remember the story of David killing the giant Goliath in battle to stop a wider war, then cutting off the Goliath's head with a sword, and Christ called himself the Son of David. Isn't the story of David, of fighting now to stop more people being killed later, the story of Trump's war, at least his motivation and Israel's for getting into it?
Well, I'm not so sure I can help you on the Old Testament analogies, but what I will say is the Catholic Church has had centuries.
Shame on you for not reading your Bible.
Developing. Oh, no, I've read the Bible, but let me take you to a new thought here, which is about just war theory. The Catholic Church over centuries developed a concept of what it was to fight a just war, which was based on things like, did a country have a sense that it was under genuine threat? Did they try to find a peaceful way out? Was the methods that they used proportionate to the aims that they wanted to achieve? Now, the Pope Leo seems to have forgotten that, but people would have different views, but you could actually construct a just war theory argument to say that what the Americans have been doing with Iran over the last 6 weeks is a just war. And I'm disappointed, really, that the Pope has gone down that path to be so critical. I think both he and the President would have been better if they'd stuck in their separate lanes. There's a reason why church and state are separate in democracies, and if only they'd shown a bit more willingness to sort of plough their own furrows, I think it would have been better both for the Holy See and for the President of the United States.
Well said, Peter Jennings. It required a Switzerland to adjudicate, and you were that man. Thank you so much indeed for your time. Really appreciate it.